Hey folks, just wanted to welcome you to class for fall semester 2022. My name is Matt Herr, and I'm going to be your instructor for this course. I teach quite a few classes at CWC. Most of them are the technology-based classes. I do a lot of online classes, but many of them are face-to-face, in person, that sort of thing. So anyway, just thought I'd get you a look at me, so that you know what I look like. If you see me walking around campus, if you're on campus, feel free to stop me and say hello. I'm looking forward to having you in class this semester. And my office, when I'm on campus, is in Main Hall 156. So that's not too far away from the Student Support Services, also known as TRIO. Probably pretty close to the vending machines on the main campus. Let's see, what else would I want to tell you? Tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in Ohio. I moved to Lander, Wyoming, about 35 years ago. So I came here to work for the National Outdoor Leadership School. So I was a field instructor for Knowles for a number of years. Then I worked in the office for about 10 or 15 years. I was various different roles there. Probably most notably, I was one of the IT guys at Knowles, and my job was to manage the database and to do some programming for them. So that was quite a few years ago. I did that in the 1990s, kind of before people had home computers. That's what I learned how to do. I left Knowles in 2005 and came to work at CWC. So I've been at CWC for, 17, 18 years now. So I have 3 kids. They're all grown. I have 4 grandkids. They're not all grown. The 4 grandkids live in Wisconsin with my daughter and her husband, and my 2 sons live in the Denver area. So pretty spread out, but we love it. My wife and I, we love to travel. Sometimes we go to see the kids. Sometimes we just cruise around and wander aimlessly. We do like to go up to the Northwest. We have some friends up there, and we like to kind of vacation up there. And let's see, what else? We've got a bunch of chickens at my house. Got a goose. The raccoons have decimated our chicken population this year, but they didn't get hold of the cats or the dogs. So we still have 3 cats and a dog. And we all kind of despise the raccoons equally. They're real murderers around here. I think this summer we lost about 30 chickens, layers. So anyway, I live in Lander. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I do go to campus and I have classes in the evenings, but I'm typically on campus in the afternoon through about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Thursdays and Fridays, I have a mess of online classes, and so I tried to reserve those 2 days for the online classes so that I can keep my head above water with grading and responding to messages and things like that. So depending upon which class you're taking with me, the I guess the schedule is going to be much different. Online classes, students are working all the time in those, but my in-person classes typically happen between 5:30 and 9 o'clock at night. My office hours for this semester, fall semester 2022, is going to be from 4 till 5:30 on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Definitely message me if you're interested. Sorry, there's a lot of bugs here. I keep like swatting gnats or flies or something. But if you have any burning questions, those sorts of things, just message me. You can email me. Phone calls are pretty rotten these days just because spammers have really gotten hold of my phone. So emailing me is a great move. We can do, I can respond to your email if that's a simple enough thing for you to do. If it's a more complicated question, we might need to do a Zoom call or to perhaps meet up in person. If you're taking an online class, we can still meet up online via Zoom or meet in person. If you're in an in-person class, we can meet up in person, obviously, but we can also do Zoom or a phone call or whatever it is that works for you. Just let me know. And I'm very flexible. I try to be as accommodating as possible. Don't take advantage of that because that usually tends to backfire. Keep me posted on how things are going for you. If you're bumping into issues with your schedule, what have you, we can work around things if I know about it. If you wait until after the fact, and that's how it always works, I probably won't be as interested in accommodating. So try to work with me here. I've got tons of students, I've got tons of classes, I have tons of enthusiasm, tons of energy, and I'm hopeful that each one of you is going to take a lot of cool tips, tricks, and know how out of this semester. So that's what I'm really all about, is trying to give you things that you can use for real in your day-to-day life and perhaps in your work life. So anyway, Matt Herr, you can call me Mr. Herr, you can call me Professor, you can call me whatever you want. I prefer for you to call me Matt, but do whatever it is that's right for you. Check your class out in Canvas. I teach a lot of different classes. The jumping off point is definitely Canvas, although some of my classes we use things like Test Out or McGraw-Hill Connect or some other tools. So anyway, Canvas is always the best place for you to go. So anyway, welcome to class. Looking forward to working with you, and we'll see you soon.